Hey guys, what is going on? So I just saw Vitruvian Physique's video talking about hopping on Turkesterone. So I didn't actually watch the entire video because a lot of it was like, doing studies and stuff, which obviously I'm very familiar with that. But this is really exciting because I think he is kind of, a good example of what you can achieve naturally. I think his genetics are considered to be probably, above average, if not, pretty average. But he's worked, really hard to get to where he's at, and he's kind of like what you could achieve naturally after, years of lifting. And I think that's really kind of a good representation of what turkesterone or ecdysterone can actually do, right? Because one of my main issues is a lot of people will get on this stuff and they'll be like young, still getting newbie gains, or they're intermediate or whatever, and they get a lot of a placebo effect. Maybe they start making gains, they train a little bit harder and they see results, and I just don't think that's necessarily like representative of what this stuff can do. And even for me, like, I've been lifting for 12 years, which I think is around the same time he has, Vitruvian Physique, but I took a big break in college. I wasn't always like serious about it. I wasn't always into like bodybuilding. I only recently got into like actually trying to gain muscle and not just like get stronger. So I think, what my physique was able to do on turkesterone is maybe not going to be realistic for some people who, I don't know, maybe I responded to a better degree, or maybe, other people get better results. I don't really know. But I just think that this is going to, one, show a really good representation of what this stuff can do, and two, really kind of spread this to a larger audience. Obviously, he has a very big audience. Derek has a big audience, and the more people that we can kind of get talking about this, especially, if this stuff works and he's able to kind of show that. Obviously, I don't want people to start, getting on this stuff if it's like, deemed to not work. Because to me, I feel like I found that it worked. I think a lot of other people have. But I think this is going to be a much more kind of accurate test. And if it can kind of reinforce the idea that it does work, I think a lot more people will just kind of get, they'll get on this stuff, whether it's turkesterone, ecdysterone, whatever else. And I think that's, good for naturals at the end of the day. I think this is a vector that people can kind of take if they don't want to like go to the dark side. And I just think overall it's good for the entire fitness community. So I think this is really exciting. And, just want to throw that out there. If you guys want to watch that video, honestly, I have not even seen it in its entirety because I kind of skipped over the studies portion of it. But I would go check that out. His channel in general is, awesome. One of the first ones that I ever watched when I started watching YouTube fitness. So definitely go check that out. And yeah, anyway, that's all I got to say about that. I'll keep you updated, and I'll talk to you soon.